Megaforce last week was unfortunate. It was really unfortunate. Pissed me the hell off. I had to take me a super mega break. Oh, I ain't edited no videos in like 3 days. Ain't put out no videos in like 4 days. Ooh! After Megaforce, I watched season 8 and season 9 of The Walking Dead. Season 3 of Last Chance U. Great show. If you like football, you should watch it. And I also watched the Boo Saga from Dragon Ball Z. The Cell Saga from Dragon Ball Z. The Sasuke retrieval arc from Naruto. I watched everything I could watch. And I also watched The Throat Demon. We praised The Throat Demon on this channel. We praised her. Tiana Trump. I watched a whole lot of Tiana Trump. No. Had to take me a super mega break. It's some bullshit. So now here we are to talk about Power Rangers Super MegaForce. This shit had me feeling like Robo Knight. I'm walking around the crib asking, what is respect? What is family? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
Throw dirt on me and grow a wildflower, but it's fuck the world.
Very most by far was some knowledge there dropped by my little homie Todd, who turned me on to hip hop. Word.
Man, shut your dumb ass up. Y'all already know what today is. Y'all know we gotta talk about Power Rangers. Not just any Power Rangers. We gotta talk about a super mega season of Power Rangers. Oh my God. Ain't no beating around the bush, y'all. Ain't no putting the review on a fishing rod and watching y'all run for the final grade. This is some bullshit. So if you came here looking to see your boy talk positively about Super MegaForce, there's not going to be much of that today. Because we have to go in on another season of Power Rangers and unleash on this pile of crap. Now, when you look at Super MegaForce, and I was watching it saying to myself, damn, it's weird how they can't put two things together. You know how a scene will have tremendous acting? Occasionally, for Power Rangers, it'll be good acting. And then you'll follow that up with awful dialogue. Or you'll have Sentai footage that actually has decent effects for a television show. But the English dub of it is so atrocious, it turns you off. They can't put two things together. And that reminds me of that scene from Friday when Smokey went in the kitchen.
I ain't got no sugar.
You ain't got no sugar? Damn! Y'all ain't never got two things that match. Either y'all got Kool-Aid, no sugar, peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger.
Damn! They can't put two things together on this fucking show, man. And it really just makes you agitated. It got to the point where I was laughing at all of the stupidity. No longer getting mad, just laughing. The plot of Super MegaForce goes like this. There's an evil alien armada that is getting ready to invade the planet Earth. So the ancient guardian Gusei, to defend the Earth against those hundreds and hundreds of soldiers, is going to give his team of Rangers access to the legendary Power Ranger keys that are going to allow for them to transform into Rangers from the past to defend the planet Earth. Oh my God. Aliens! Invasions! If we haven't seen that in almost everything we've watched as comic book fans, in almost everything we've watched as anime fans over the years, there's nothing about this evil alien armada that is new or refreshing or makes you look over the fact that they are aliens. It's just so cookie cutter and so bland. Makes me really concerned about Dino Fury. But anyway, we're going to change up the review. Instead of talking about the first episode first, we're going to talk about the last episode of season 1. Previously, for episode 20, we have the Rangers that are working together with Robo Knight. He's been cured. Hip-hop has helped his brain. So what that means is that now he's aligned himself with the Power Rangers, right? Him and the Rangers are getting ready to do one last attack. And I'm telling y'all, I could have melted a whole block of government cheese by the time Robo Knight got done with this fucking attack.
Vulcan cannon, activate. Summon Vulcan cannon. Vulcan cannon, set.
Shit! He's still going.
Ultra mega power, ready.
This nigga.
Together, we will make the Earth safe again.
Ultra power, dynamic strike.
Night dynamic, fire.
Yo, you about done? Tick-tock, motherfucker.
The attack is going against the enemy Vrock. Vrock was the main bad guy from the previous season, and he's transformed himself into an alien cyborg hybrid. He absorbs the attack and reflects it right back to the Rangers, and when he does that, he fries their morphers. They are no longer usable. They're completely wiped, and that's a big moment of intensity for any season of Power Rangers. Yo, the morphers just got fried. We done. But only 4 minutes later, Robo Knight is able to recharge the morphers and make them look like brand new toys. Isn't that beautiful? You see that and you gotta ask yourself, what was the fucking point in having them be fried if Robo Knight was gonna be able to turn around 4 minutes later and why am I trying to make sense of this? Right? At the very end of the episode, the alien armada is here. They are firing down on Earth. And as they are firing down on the planet, the Rangers decide to go run for cover. No, we're not going to get in our Zords and try to defend the planet, try to stop these people that are probably being killed all over the city. No, we're going to go run to the tree. Bearstein Bears. Winnie the Pooh. Okay, do what you do. So then after that, we have this very dramatic shot of Troy, the Red Ranger, running his ass out there in front of this onslaught of enemies. You see that, and I'm thinking it's getting ready to be a Captain America Avengers Endgame moment, where you have the hero that's standing tall against an army, not fearing the consequences, ready to risk it all. Nope. Troy runs out and starts yelling,
I've got to find Robo Knight. Wait, Troy, no! Troy! Troy!
Now let me find out your ass is doing something a little bit extra with that robot, Troy. Let me find out you had that robot touching you in some places it wasn't supposed to be touching you. Something ain't right. I'm really getting ready to clown his ass if I find that shit out. Because it don't make no sense how the Red Ranger is worried about Robo Knight in that situation where you have thousands of people that are probably being killed within this very moment. You're not worried about defending the city, but you're worried about Robo Knight. Fuck Robo Knight. It's a robot. Real people are being harmed. Stupid as hell. That aside, I'm getting ready to have a heart attack. Episode 1 of Super MegaForce did a good job of transmitting that same intensity into the new season. The first thing you see in Super Mega is the Pink Ranger that's at the mall, defending the mall and Ernie's brain freeze from the onslaught of foot soldiers that are being dropped on the planet. Then you see we go to the high school where the Rangers spend a lot of their time at in the season. Noah, our Blue Ranger, is defending some students there. And it was a decent scene. I get the emotional pull of defending people who are kind of sort of your peers in that situation. But he looks at them and basically tells these motherfuckers, why won't you go do my job?
I thought they were going to get us.
You're safe. I took care of them. But now I need you to help take care of the school. Look for any other kids that might be hiding. We've all got to look out for each other now. Stay strong. You guys can do this.
I'm watching this like, what? What? Did you really just tell these people, go rescue some others? What the fuck? How about y'all hide somewhere? Go home, shut the door, and the Power Rangers are going to handle this. Nah, go save some people. You can do this. Get the fuck out of here. That was just stupid, stupid, stupid. Damn, Marcus, how much worse can it get? Oh, baby, it gets worse. These are the things that yelled at me. They screamed at me for the first episode of Super MegaForce. Let's go. Obviously, for a new season of the show, we normally get new foot soldiers. And y'all know I did not really care for how the Loogies were designed in season 1. They looked really bad. Just guys in spandex with masks on their face. Very reminiscent of the 90s. But here we have new foot soldiers called X-Borgs. And I gotta say, they are a big improvement for the show. When you see the X-Borgs, it's easier to buy into it visually because you see they have like a harness on their chest. They have an extra headpiece that puts you in a different headspace when you see it. I did appreciate the extra effort they went in for the X-Borgs. Making the X-Borgs even better, there were 3 different type of X-Borgs. You had X-Borgs that had RPGs. You had others that had hammers they would carry around with them that were kind of shaped like a staff, used as weaponry against the Rangers. And then you had a third group of X-Borgs that would have dual blasters in their hand. Very creative, very much so fleshing out the battles that the Rangers would have with these foot soldiers. I thought the X-Borgs were a big step up for the show. During the early portion of the episode, they get the next power-up. We know it's a super season, so the Power Ranger team has to be a little bit more powerful because they gotta sell toys, they gotta move merchandise. And when you realize they got the abilities the same way they get all the other abilities in this show from the Ancient Guardian, Gusei, you have unlocked a new power-up. He's on the same bullshit that he was on last season. He just magically pulls these super mega morphers out of his tiki ass. I don't know how he did it. I don't know where he got access to this. I don't know how him and Tensu were able to put these together, but they are here. And when they get these powers, it allows for them to transform into super mega, and it also allows for the team to go into Legendary Ranger mode, which is a big selling point of the season. Let me ask y'all something. Who made Power Rangers MegaForce? Saban, right? Saban? Okay, cool. Who made Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Saban, right? Saban! Do y'all remember season 3 of Mighty Morphin when they went on the ninja quest to go get new powers? And the trials that they went through to get that power and how much more it meant to you as an audience when they finally get it? When they finally get that power, it means so much to you because of what they went through.
We faced danger before. If there's even the slightest chance this temple exists, we have to take it.
Tommy's right, Zordon. We can't just give up.
Very well. Although it's against my better judgment, I will let Alpha give you the map. But I must warn you, once Lord Zed learns of your destination, he will try to thwart your every move. Without your powers, you will be at his mercy.
Powers or not, we don't have a choice.
Hell, fuck it! 1995! The movie! When they go to another planet to go see Dalcia and they get the powers of the ninjetti, it's like a weight is lifted off your shoulders. They were powerless. Zordon was dying. The planet Earth was in danger. There's so much tension when they get those ninja powers. When they get the super mega abilities, it means nothing. It's a bore. It's like, bruh, he's doing a whole lottery ticket shit again. It just sucks the minute they get the powers because they didn't put in any work to get them. It's not working for the audience. Once they get the super mega abilities, your boy Jake looks at the figure and is like, hey, it's the wrong color. I'm like, yeah, it is the wrong color. You know, you was black last season. Goose then says, there's an explanation for that. I'm like, shit, I want to hear this. What's the explanation? 5 seconds later.
One who notices that my key is the wrong color?
Jake, there's a simple explanation for that.
They almost hit the command center!
Go, Rangers, put your new powers to use.
Oh, come on. I know the explanation. Saban ain't gonna tell y'all, but come on in. Come a little bit closer. Come on. Come on, don't be shy. The answer is Sentai. That's the fucking answer. I'm gonna give it to you because they won't. Outside of the debut for the legendary Ranger powers, one thing I was really looking forward to in episode 1 was the morphing sequence. Y'all know I love morphing sequences. It's in my blood. And when you have a season of Power Rangers that delivers an epic morphing sequence, that can make ordinary fight sequences better. That can make bad costumes better. That can make you so hyped for a scene that you know it's going to be Japanese footage, but you just love the morphing sequence so much. Tell me how in 2014, Saban made a more boring morphing sequence than they did in 1999.
Super Mega Mode!
What kind of shit is that?
They made a more boring morphing sequence. How do you do that? That's damn near impossible. How do you do that? The morphing sequence is simply them standing up with a whole bunch of effects coming to their body. The theme of the costumes, the Zords and the weapons are pirates, which obviously you guys already know is a first for the Power Rangers franchise. And being completely honest with y'all, the theme transition makes no sense. How did we go from mystical animals, right? Dragons and tigers and phoenixes and shit to pirates? Not making any sense. Even if you brought this into the world of Kingdom Hearts, it still ain't making no sense. I think Mickey Mouse would be like, what the fuck? Huh? How did we get here? It's not making any sense. It's like the old school Zeo to Turbo. What? We went from Sphinx and lions to cars. Cars. It's like what Kat said in the Turbo movie. And then Zordon got mad at her.
Behold your new Turbo Zords.
They're just ordinary cars.
No, Tanya. They are extraordinary cars.
They're extraordinary cars. That motherfucker was pissed. If I could look past the actual transition, I appreciate them trying something new. It's not dinosaurs or anything else we've seen before. It's all new. And I really did appreciate the effort of diving into something they never dived into. Now, when you have the actual combat for this season, I thought it was fantastic when they were in the Super Mega Mode. The gunplay for Super MegaForce is really good. The last time I saw gunplay that was this good on a season of Power Rangers was probably Deca Ranger / SPD. Cause there were some moments when Jack was going aerial with them dual blasters that really made those action sequences feel bigger. And the same sort of element happens here, where the Rangers are on cables, swinging around, shooting, jumping off of things. And there's also some terrific things that happen with the blades. Again, it's a pirate theme. So the blades have that Pirates of the Caribbean type shape to them, that Sinbad type shape. But when Gia is using her blades, she's extending them like Kratos from God of War. And that was really cool to see. It made the action sequences pop. I love the weaponry for the season and how it was used. Beautiful. The bad guys of this season, like I said earlier, are part of the evil alien armada. I know, you just tapped out because I said alien. But the one thing that made me annoyed as hell watching this evil alien armada was that by episode 3, if you pay attention to what's happening in the background and where the Rangers are going, you'll be able to tell that that invasion is looking real light. I don't know where all of this gunfire went. I don't know where all the buildings falling and people yelling. I don't know where that went. Because by episode 3, that invasion is over. They at the mall shopping. The Rangers are back at school. People are walking their dogs. I'm like, bro, what happened to the alien armada? And if you're going to open up the season with all of this tension, all of this, they're dropping hundreds of X-Borg soldiers and the ocean is full of loogies. If you're going to have that type of tension, then you can't just drop that shit by episode 3. Like, it has to ride for a while. They really could have had this season feel like 20 episodes of Countdown to Destruction. Imagine how epic that would have been. 20 episodes similar to the last few episodes of In Space. Imagine how great that would have been. But instead, that alien invasion was like, we out this bitch by episode 3. I guess they got scared of Noah's quotes and Robo Knight busting some rhymes. Stupid. Y'all know your boy Marcus Digital. I'm an open book. You know what I mean? I don't tell no lies on this camera. I will tell you the truth if I can tell you the truth. And when it came to season 1 of Megaforce, when them villains popped up on the screen, oh, the porn bookmarks just flowed magically onto my phone screen. I don't know how they got there. I have no idea why Peyton Presley is on my phone right now. I have no idea. No idea why Channel Heart is on my phone right now. I have no idea who these people are and why they're on my phone. But here they are. Because the villains are all these toxic beasts, or they're these androids, or these aliens that have no sort of relatability. You know how every single season of Power Rangers normally will have a human representative that's with the bad guy. Elsa in Dino Thunder. Astronomer in Space. Vibra in Lightspeed Rescue. She can't act, but she was the human representative. Even Toxica in Wild Force. Always a human representative there. So the audience can kind of relate to them. And then through that human representative, the other stories of the villains are normally told. Everybody running around in a suit. And it makes you bored as hell. And I found myself frequently going to spankbang.com. Because I was like, I'm not watching these fucking villains. Somebody tell me when the Rangers are back on screen. Because this is some bullshit. No humans makes you not able to connect to any of these people. It is awful. The villains, I ain't talking about them no more for this season. Because they terrible. A big selling point of Super MegaForce was the legendary Ranger keys. A lot of people talked about this before MegaForce came out. I remember a little bit of chatter about it. I remember running across some clips on YouTube years ago, saying to myself, shit, what season is this? This is amazing. Loving it when you first see it. And I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know me. When that camera on, your boy don't tell no lie. No lie, no lie, no lie. And when you first see the legendary powers, it pulls you in. It's glorious to see Mighty Morphin in HD.
Let's go legendary! Legendary Ranger mode! Mighty Morphin! It's Morphin time!
Yo, I ain't never wanted to shift into Turbo since 1997. But god damn, when you see the Turbo suits in HD, it gives you a whole different perspective. And this was great seeing those costumes. I was like, why are people complaining? This is so great. I'm loving it. Till then, you start noticing other shit. I had to hop in the mystery machine with my homie Scooby-Doo. Scooby Snap. Ray! I had to hop in the motherfucking mystery machine with Velma and Daphne and everybody else because I was like, something ain't right here as we got deeper into the season. Obviously, Saban decided to give a little bit of balance to Legendary Ranger mode. Okay, let's have the Ranger team only able to hold Legendary mode for maybe 1 minute. Okay, that brings balance to it. Not really a fan of it, but I get it. Then you start noticing, hold on, wait. They getting their asses whooped the same way that they would have got their asses whooped in Super Mega mode. So what's the point at Legendary mode? I'm trying to figure this shit out. What's the point at it? If you're going to get your ass tossed across the battlefield in a Mighty Morphin costume, you might as well not even go to the forum. You might as well just stay your ass in Super Mega. And making it even weirder, they made some decisions as far as bringing suits from Sentai seasons over into the Power Rangers stream. Bad move. Bad move. Bad move. The first one they did was Die Ranger. And I've never watched Die Ranger before. Can't wait to watch it. My homie Gokai. Yeah. Give me the episodes in a few weeks. Can't wait to watch Die Ranger. The costumes are gorgeous. But what the fuck are they doing over here in the Power Rangers show? Die Ranger has never been adapted to America. Nobody knows what the fuck that is. That's Sentai. Then, later on in the season, Gia transforms into Legendary Blimp.
Legendary Ranger Blimp! Yeah, Troy's right. We just need to stay one step ahead of them.
What? Huh? What? What? Shit, I feel like Little John. What? I mean, shit. Why is she going into forms that I ain't even never seen before? I'm wondering, like, at what point does Saban as a company realize that, okay, we shouldn't use this clip because the American audience doesn't understand it. Okay, we shouldn't use this because it doesn't make any sense for the story. They were just copying and pasting every single sort of legendary moment they could. They lazy as hell. Speaking of lazy, let me just get this out the way right now because it's on top of my head. Just rattling around. If y'all really want to know how uninspired Saban is when it comes to Power Rangers, how their attitude of cutting, copying, and pasting has really ruined Power Rangers, there's a scene in Super MegaForce where a monster is sitting on a stack of trash bags right in front of a building. There's a big white wall. And there's a Japanese woman or an Asian woman that walks by him and says something and walks away. It's meant to be a little comedy relief scene. Very brief scene. But get this. There's an Asian woman. There's an Asian sign next to the monster. It was Sentai. I'm gonna let y'all see this shit.
What are you doing here? Halloween's over, you know. You can't recycle your costume while you're wearing it.
I was dumped!
Oh, so that's why you're here, huh? Well, so what? Do something about it. And hold these.
I hate my life, but I hate that Ranger even more! I'll get him for this!
They dubbed over her voice with an English voice. How lazy could you be? You mean to tell me that you were not able to get that exact monster suit over from Japan, put it on a boat, put it on a car, put it on a skateboard, put it on a rickshaw, give me some wheels, bitch! Put the motherfucking suit in a damn airplane. Put it in New Zealand. Go around the set. Get a bunch of garbage bags. Have a monster sit on some garbage bags. And then say something. They are that uninspired. Neil Saban is that uninspired that they don't want to do anything else besides cutting, copying, and pasting. Look, y'all. I got nothing but respect and admiration for Sentai and everything they done. But damn, if it ain't to the point where Sentai has become a fucking crutch for the franchise, that don't make no sense. You could have filmed that little 5-second scene outside in a lot. It wouldn't have took you no more than 10-15 minutes to do that. Pathetic. As an anniversary season of the show, Power Rangers Super MegaForce was celebrating 20 years. That's a damn good thing. We gotta clap it up. And when you're getting an anniversary celebration like that, you're bound to get cameos that you're not expecting. It was great seeing Casey from Jungle Fury. I have a better appreciation for the character after dealing with Jaden and Troy. I really do appreciate what they did with the whole underdog story that he had in Jungle Fury. Great seeing him again. But before I saw him, we had a Power Rangers marathon of bad. Real bad. Episode 3. They were talking to Gusei. Gusei's telling them, hey, y'all gotta go get the Red Lion. What's that noise? Yo, what the fuck is that? No. No, 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 no.
Wild Swords, descend!
Hey, look! Here they come!
Well, let me calm down. Let me breathe. Oxygen. Let me breathe. Because we don't have to go to the animarium and see any Wild Force Rangers. I ain't gotta see Cole again. I'm tired of seeing Cole. I ain't gotta hear Danny talk about me and Max are best friends. I ain't gotta hear about none of that shit. Whew. Okay, great. We're just gonna get the Red Lion. Alright, fine. Next episode, Master G from Samurai is in the city. Alright, okay, Master G, you doing your thing. You getting you some groceries. I ain't gonna beat up on your player. Jake and Noah go to Ernie's brain freeze. There's a person sitting at the counter with a very familiar haircut. I looked at that fucking haircut and said, no. No.
Plane, please.
Plane. Okay, coming up right away.
What? You never seen a Ranger order a froyo before?
Fuck! No! I thought we was done with you in Super Samurai! Oh no, Jaden, no! Despite these cameos feeling weird and a little bit desperate by the writers, it didn't make sense when you start looking at story details. I think it was Jaden that told the Megaforce Rangers him and Master G had been watching them for a while. Huh? Y'all ain't want to pitch in? Y'all ain't want to help? And then, when you see Master G going to the grocery store, bumping into Noah and Jake, you see Jaden is at Ernie's brain freeze. It makes me wonder, do they live in the same city? Do they live in the same city? Because that makes no logical sense if they live in the same city. I think they live in the same city, which makes the cameo even weirder. Like, bruh, if they live in the same city, why couldn't they help them? Why are you having Power Ranger teams work over each other in the same, oh, that was dumb. For this to be a second season of the show, y'all, the characters sure don't progress much. There is not much development that happens with these characters from season 1 to season 2. And I'm not talking about physically. I'm just talking about their characters growing. The writing is so damn chunky on this shit that scenes that are written to give you deep emotion wind up actually making you laugh. And that's really, really bad. So when you look at this season of the show, Noah is still going to school doing Power Ranger stuff. He's on the school computer looking up legendary Ranger powers. Why isn't he doing that at the Cave of Wonders? I don't understand that. Then there's an episode where he's battling a monster. He's getting his ass towed up pretty good. The monster has him on the ropes. And Goosey pulls up.
Your act is finished!
Well done, Noah. You can now activate these legendary Blue Ranger keys for a final strike.
Don't doubt yourself. You have proven to me that you are worthy of a new power to be unlocked. And he gives him 3 legendary Blue Ranger keys. I don't know, Goosey. I'm just spitballing here, brother. Maybe you would have been better off giving him those powers, I don't know, before the ass whooping. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really stupid. Making that writing more weirder is the whole entire Jake and Gio relationship from the first season. Now, let me reiterate. I have no problem with Sierra Hanna. She is cool as hell. I done watched hella Sierra Hanna interviews on YouTube. She is cool. She represents the franchise well. She's been ingratiated into the Jason David Frank Power Ranger circle. So she cool. I got no issue with her. But in the first season, it felt like she kind of existed just so Jake could have somebody to pursue romantically. And there were little teases of Jake's pursuit during season 1. Bruh, they completely forgot about it for season 2. There's only a few episodes here and there where Jake is trying to still pursue her. And every time, Jake is getting ready to say something to Gia about, hey, I want to take you out, hey. I'm trying to smash. She gives that man the look. Where all my guys at? Where all my homies at? God knows the look. We done all gotten the look one time in our life that...
You know, Jake, you made it look so easy to ask someone you like out on a date. Maybe you should follow your own advice.
Well, I grew up on that look. That's why I'm a savage now. Boy, I grew up on that look. And she gave Jake the look all the time. Like, I'm not really feeling you. Get away. Ew. I'm wondering, why should the audience care about Jake's pursuit of Gia? There's nothing written that makes it a relationship or a plot line worth following. You know how in Time Force, Jen was first infatuated with Wes because he looked like Alex? and then she was repulsed by him because of his personality. Like y'all boy, cause I keep it 100. And then, as the season goes on, she slowly started to fall for him.
I know I'm not Alex.
But I don't want you to be like him. In fact, I like you just the way you are.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Yes! Yes!
And it made those episodes where they would be kind of intimate together more meaningful because you can see a real love blossoming between those two characters. Best relationship in Power Rangers. There's not any sort of playback from Gia that she likes Jake. So it's like Jake is just simping and chasing after a chick that's not really feeling him. It's just stupid. Nickelodeon, y'all had Zoe one-on-one on Teen Nick years ago. Y'all could have wrote something better than that. Go get Dan Snyder. You know what? You probably don't want to have Dan Snyder on your set because he does things that we don't like. But you could have done better. Speaking of growth, characters changing, them becoming better than what they were previously. Y'all, we found a unicorn. We found E.T. The Loch Ness Monster exists. Power Rangers are real. Your boy Andrew Gray. Your boy Troy. The motherfucker with the sleep apnea that falls asleep on the bus all the time. He got the app. Somebody needs to get his ass a CPAP machine. This motherfucker cannot stay awake. This motherfucker hibernates year round. Your boy Troy had a scene where he did some acting. I know, that's scary like an episode of Goosebumps and shit. It's a horror film. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street. He did some acting. And I want y'all to look at this scene.
Yeah, I can reach him. Go. Moon Knight, you have a mission to fulfill.
Yes, your destruction.
A little bit over the top. Just a little bit. With all the snot and all the spit. A little bit extra, not gonna lie, but I appreciate the effort. 4 seconds later.
Red Ranger, your voice pierced the darkness that had engulfed me. You brought me back to the light.
Ah, did this motherfucker just say that the words pierced through the darkness? This is more goofy than Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Heart of the Cards. This is like the anime fairy tale. Where are we all going? Somebody so we get. I'm like, bruh, how are the words piercing through the darkness to Robo Knight? He's a robot. Troy was yelling and screaming in that episode like he was getting sucked up by the throat demon, Tiana Trump. That man was yelling and screaming like Shia LaBeouf in the Transformers movie. I mean, that motherfucker was losing his mind in that damn scene. And you followed it up with some awful fucking dialogue. See what I mean earlier?
You ain't got no sugar. Damn. Y'all ain't never got two things that match.
Ham, no burger. They can't put two things together. It's ridiculous. The last Ranger we gotta talk about is Orion. Orion's gonna be our Silver Ranger. And yes, you guessed it, he's an alien. Oh, yes, he's an alien. Oh, worship the aliens. Oh, yes. And when he comes down to earth, there's a little bit of mystery as to who he is. Does he mean good? Does he mean bad? And the way it plays out is kind of rushed in my opinion. I would have liked for the mysterious element of his character to remain a little bit more, because that makes the 6th Rangers inclusion into the team more dynamic when you have to convince the person to be a part of what you have going on, right? You look at somebody like Trent and what they had to go through to get Trent to be a part of the team. You look at Eric, you look at the Magnum Defender. Like, when these people join the team, it means so much more because of the writing around it. But with Orion, it's just so rushed and to the point. When he gets his powers, or my bad, finds them on an alien planet that he's from, this shit needs to be called Power Rangers Lottery, because they finding shit at the right time, they getting lucky at the right time. It don't make no damn sense. Somebody needs to go to the casino slot machines in Vegas. This is some bullshit. He's mining for rocks and just so happens to find a Morpher and Ranger powers. We all understand that the mega battle, the legendary battle, was like all the rage, all across the fandom. What are they going to do? How are they going to put their own Power Ranger spin on it? Because it already happened in Sentai. They didn't do shit. They didn't do shit. They didn't do shit with it. It's really thrown together, slopped together. Not only does the Sentai footage not make sense for Power Rangers, but it doesn't make sense for the story that they're trying to tell with those specific Rangers. There's multiple incarnations of Tommy running around doing a legendary battle. And the legendary battle is them battling a whole bunch of foot soldiers. No, it's not the Power Rangers fighting important enemies that are threatening the Earth. And they're oh so powerful. So we need all of these other Rangers. No, it's a bunch of generic little foot soldiers running around. Ugh. Just makes me feel icky watching that bullshit. Making the legendary battle even worse. How can it get worse, Marcus? Tell me. I'm going to tell you. You take the spotlight off of the Super Mega team. When you have all these other Rangers helping them, it takes the spotlight off of them. Orion and Troy are really the only ones that get to look like heroes for the season finale. They're the only ones. Everybody else just blends in with the legendary Rangers. Then Gia gives Jake a little smooch and walks off with him, as if like that's supposed to mean that they're in a relationship now. Ain't nobody buying that shit. There was no type of build up to that from Gia. There was no interest ever displayed, ever by Gia. So now we supposed to believe these people are in a relationship? Come on, bro. Don't treat me like I'm that fucking stupid. Come on, bro. I'm a grown-ass man. Fuck you. So, Power Rangers Super MegaForce. What does it get? What does it deserve? Power Rangers Super MegaForce gets a mother freaking F. That's right. It gets an F. I was going to be petty and be like, you get an F. Plus. But nah, it's got to hold that F. This is fucked up. Now I see why people didn't like MegaForce. Now I see why people didn't like Super MegaForce. I get it. I've seen plenty of the episodes in Sentai. And when I tell you Sentai destroys this shit, it destroys it. Very disrespectful to Power Rangers and very disrespectful to the Sentai brand. Now, I know you guys are expecting for me to talk about Power Rangers Dino Charge next week. And I'm going to tell you guys, I am not going to review Dino Charge next week. Get angry, get mad. The reason why is because there is an emergency review that must be done. There is an emergency discussion that must be had about Power Rangers Super MegaForce Legendary Battle. Oh, I got some shit to say. The people that follow me on Instagram already got a little taste of what I got to say a little bit. But oh no. Oh yes. I got some shit to say about Super MegaForce Legendary Battle. The fact that Tommy was leading the team. They had these old mumbo jumbo bullshit, saving dogs and all types of fuckity fuck shit. Oh, we gotta have a long ass review just pissing all over that. Cause that was pathetic. I got some shit to say. Now, it's been weird, but it's been real. Remember, like Robo Night, hip hop might just cure your brain. It might just make all of those things inside your mind clear up. If you know somebody that's got a concussion, that has amnesia, just turn on a little bit of hip hop and they're going to feel a lot better. This is some bullshit. Now my stomach hurts. Get out of here, bitch.
Yeah, I'm so fly, but you knew though. Like to mix it up my different items like Menudo. Don't force a nigga, I'm the nigga strange like I'm Hugo. Your mama check a nigga, watch a rollie or a Hugh blow. Like it really matters, I came with 4 seasons. They think a lot about my cars like my new Beamer. Your girl dipping in my seats, you should probably leave her. Nerd nigga with the glasses and the short season.